welcome to Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and welcome to my mess. Oh my goodness, it's glued down to my desk. I've finished the blue and pink journal, which if you've, one of the previous videos I did is a flip through of it. And I was in such a hurry to get it to her that I forgot to fix the things that I was supposed to fix, and I didn't sign it, and then, so today, right now, I'm in between finishing that journal and just waiting for I ordered the Stamperia Music paper pack to make a journal for somebody who just ordered it yesterday. So as soon as I get that, I will start working on that. Actually, tomorrow in my live on Junk Journal with Penny, I'm going to show how I'm going to dye the papers for that journal. So, this is what I've been working on this morning. I mean, I got quite a few done. I'll show you those, and then I thought I'd work on a few with you. But I mean, this is hours of work basically, and they're not even finished. They just have a direction now. I'm just basically getting fussy cut pictures onto tags, just so you know they're closer to being done. So I had this book, the Teddy Bears ABCs or something like that, and I had fussy cut the pictures, and they've just been sitting, and I'm just so worried that they're gonna get all messed up. So very messy tag for a very messy bear. So I went ahead and stuck them on tags so that they can at least stay a little safer and not get totally ruined too quickly. So that is those, and I'm not worrying about if the tags match or anything, because they may not end up even in the same journal, or I may sell them like this. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, they're cute and they're fun. They don't have words on them yet or anything. And then this one is, I backed it. That's all I had to do with that one. I had already drawn it. I added a little purple to where it was white. And I don't even know which way he's supposed to go. So he may get a tab or something on him eventually. And, oh, I didn't put a word on her or anything. I think laugh. I think I had the word laugh. Let's do that. Because it does kind of look like she's laughing. So, and these are from Pink Monarch Prints. Most of my labels are. I have some from Took's Craft Table, and most of them are from Pink Monarch Prints. And then, of course, I have some labels from Tracy Fox, but those aren't even the ones that I'm working on today. I haven't really inked anything today. If I really want to ink it, I will, but I just haven't really felt the need. And of course, nothing that I've made has a tab or fibers on it or anything. There we go. That was easy. And then this is a drawing I had done on some paper bag, and so I cut that out and stuck it on there. And then all I did was add a word to this one, because some of my collages I like the way they are. There's that one. Just cut out a butterfly. This was actually, these two had been together like that, and so I just made two smaller ones because they had two distinct flowers on them. So I was like, yeah, I'll separate them. And then our little bear with memories. I don't know, tab or something will go up there. This one I added the gratitude. This one I cut off of something. Oh, this one had been attached here. So I cut that off and made that tab, and this is actually a pocket. So technically that will go over. It needs a word too. I was going to do love, but where'd my black words go? My black background. My words with the black background is what I was thinking, but this one's a little too big. Alright. Also, I have an envelope with words. I can cut it down a little bit smaller. Let's see, together, I think I'll do beauty. I think that together will be a little too big. Also, I'm going to attempt to cut it. It's not straight. It bugs me. I hate that I can't cut it straight, but you know what? We'll just make all the edges not straight, and then we'll be okay with it. Now I'm not sure I want the black. Hold on. I don't know if I like that black there. Do I have beauty here still? Anything? No? Nothing? Nothing. We can cut together down smaller. Because they are together. The other thing I was thinking of was the word love, right? I don't know. This is me just all the time. Just where does it go? I don't want to put it totally in the middle. I would like it to overlap, but then it's like directly over her head, and I don't like that either. So I guess I'll put it there, I think. Just because there's more to see here. And, you know, I'm just covering up words here. There we go. Finite variety of together. Why not? Alright, so that's a pocket. And then this was one of my collage tags. Just added the butterfly and the word. Added the bird and the words. This one I just did the edges, the corners. Rounded the corners, and I just stuck that paw print on there. Added the little girls and the friends, and some of these I shortened because, you know, you don't. And then this is what I meant to send with my sister-in-law, and I didn't, so that will go for her journal because she likes monkeys. So I know it seems weird, but she likes monkeys. And then I think I'm leaving the edges on this the way it is. Then this one I just added remember because it had that bird there, which was nice. And then I had this painted card that I just backed it with, and then backed that again because it was kind of messy with, so it's it's a little extra thick. But this, I added a strip of gel plate and then added these flowers. That just was in the wrong place. It was actually already done. That one I added the flower and the butterfly. I do know in the future I do have a pink and yellow journal, so that just was had been in the wrong place. Then I just stuck these cats on this gel plate paper, and it could just go, you know, a small pocket. And this just had to be backed. That's nothing special. And all I've done here is put the flower on it, but I don't know if I want to do anything else to it. I kind of like it the way it is. It worked out perfectly that these little pink spots up here, you know, I was pretty much the same color as that. And yeah, I just kind of like that as it is. And then the doily I had sewn on here originally, I never glued it on, so it got ruined. So I put a new doily on that one. I just wrapped it around the back. Let's see, do I want a word on there? Kind, I think. Because if you can't say something nice, if that's not him though, that's flower. I don't have flower. If there was a flower word in here, but I'll do kind, I think. And I kind of wanted the black and white because the black and white squirrel. So, and that'll break up some of that unless I do it here. I don't know. I don't want it right in the middle, although I might take it all the way to the edge. Actually, I kind of, I guess I'll do it right in the middle, right to the edge. Who knew? Whoops. It still won't be in the middle of the page, though. That's what I try to avoid. It's a little bit lower than the middle of this, I think, and that's alright. It's still in the... How do you cut this into threes? The glue should dry clear. It's the Art Glitter Glue. Alright, and if I do anything to this, I'll add a tab to the top. But it's already like super tall, so I'm not sure I could really add a tab to the top. So that's what I've gotten done so far. And then, I mean, this is going to be a shorter tag than what it is, but I wanted the flowers behind him to show. Because, you know, what's his name? His name is Flower. Oops, I went too high. Too high, too high. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut this off down here. And I'm going to pull this out anyway. I might as well use it for there. Anybody want to see how bad my cutting was? Who knows? I just know that I cannot cut on the side as straight. So how's everybody doing? My sister-in-law liked her book. Thank you all for the compliments. I don't think I've said welcome to new subbies lately because I know I've gotten a few. Terry S. Lee does a spotlight each week, so I know she mentioned me. I was in the spotlight this past week. Which was very nice of her to do that. So, a couple people have mentioned me, but you know. And it's kind of a little frustrating that other people that started around the same time, well, they probably were going longer than me, but anyway, we were about the same amount of subbies for a long time, and they're all climbing and I'm not, but that's all right. I'm not pushing for it right now, so. Should we do a word? Ooh, I'm going to put Beauty because he's a skunk, but that doesn't mean he's not beautiful. I'll just put it there. There, there, there. Yeah, somewhere. Somewhere-ish. I used to really like skunks when I was a teenager. I had a couple stuffed skunks, although I collected tigers at the time. I don't collect anything like that now, but I don't even have any of them. The only stuffed animals that I still have is a bunny my grandparents gave me for Easter one year, and a little dolphin. He's about this big. My niece, my cousin and I each had one. So those are the only. Although with the bunny is sitting the bear, but that's not mine. That was Joel's, that my uncle who passed away gave to him. So it's kind of hard to get rid of stuff like that, you know. Alright, next. Okay, now, this is why my desk is such a mess. Because I can't just grab a tag and find something to go on it. Because it doesn't always work that way. Because I don't have everything next to me. But I have all the stuff that I was messing around with, that I had out for the last book. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I don't know that cup's going to work on anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be Christmassy. It's just hot chocolate and cookies. That's like any time of year, right? But it just makes, it's not really big enough for one of those taller cards. Where's my shorter? Alright. There's no, oh. Wait, there's a couple more. There's this one. I cut it down a little bit and then put this flower on here. And this one, put the flower on there and I cut it down a little bit. And oh no, that's just one I printed out. Just put those two. Yep, and these are in the unfinished one, but I'm just going to stick them in the other journal as pockets. So I don't know if I'm going to add anything, or maybe I will. Maybe I'll just add a butterfly. Alright, I won't make you watch me cut it. Boom! Magic. They're cut out. My dad is out at Wegmans, and I think he's going to be reminded quickly of how busy it gets here on the weekends. I mean, I'm sure it gets busy in Plymouth too, but not quite like here. We're talking Northern Virginia, baby. People work during the week, and then on the weekends, they go out and do all the things all the time. Alright, I'm going to do one butterfly facing each way, because if I might use these as pockets or tuck spots. And, you know, I want to have the option of, I'm more likely to put this one on the left side of a page, and then if I face him like this, I'm more likely to put him like on the right page. Does that make sense? Does it make sense to you? I think these would be good for the backwards. Let's see, I'll do lovely. Isn't she lovely? I'm off key. Isn't she wonderful? It's super crooked. I'm okay with that. I'm not doing a lot of layering because I'm just trying to get these done. The layering I kind of have to be in the mood to do. You know, where you do like maybe like a piece of fabric, stamp, cheesecloth, or label, all the things. These, I'm just kind of keeping it simple and just doing a fussy cut and word, because that's what I can handle right now. Kind of, yeah, I have to be in the mood to do all that layering, or I just get frustrated. And I definitely, look at that, super crooked. If I can't do it straight, I'm going to do it crooked on purpose sometimes. That's too small. Alright, that is too small. It's just too small. Well, I never get tired of this word. Well, a lot of these words are great. Although I wish there were some other ones like renew, reflect. But that's alright, I can make those myself. I was content in here? I can't remember if content was in here or not. I don't think that it was. There we go. These are going in the orangey yellow, the William Morris inspired. So, that's where those are going. And covers on the glue, good. I don't know where to go next. See, this is, I get stuck. I am recording. Yes, I'm recording. Don't even know. Alright, so I'm pulling out a handful over on the side here. And I have this pretty sweet one from that paper pack. Oh, I also have my tiny little tag here. Don't know if it's the right colors for this though. The sentiment, home sweet home, it's not really something I would put in a journal. Alright, let's see. Now, a little bit of love tonight. Do 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 do. I kind of need to save these music notes though, because I want to trace them unless I can find an SVG file. So yeah, I was saving those to trace those, in case you were wondering. Alright. Oh, and I don't think this will go. Oh, I could cut out the very middle. There's just the lightest little bit of music notes in there. So I was going to save that too, but I may not use the outside part of that. Alright, somebody kindly sent me this tea-dyed tag that I have yet to use. This is a little big. Don't know what's going to happen with that. I mean, it can go on a big tag. I didn't love these. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do with them. They just may go in with the, where I'll be making kits and stuff. Because, oops, they'll still be great in things like, you know, Little Golden Book, whatchamacallums, kits and stuff. Alright, he's sleeping, so he has to have something that's wide enough. I could have him sleep on that line. But see, then it's a really tall tag if he's sleeping at the bottom. That's all. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna figure this out. I am. There's just too many. Alright, that's just a plain. I can save that for anything. Alright, let's find some of our. Let me find some of my. Some of that bird. I'm not. He's just not quite the right blue. That's way too big. It's not way too big. What is this one? That one does seem too big. Isn't that funny? And my cat here too. Ooh, I can do him on there. I've been looking for a place for him. Cause this, oh, he's back. I was gonna say, it could be a tag or it could be a pocket. And I might go ahead and, okay, if I can find my ink, here's some ink, and there's a eyeshadowy thingy. It was getting glitter everywhere. It got glitter in my the archival. What was I just gonna ink? The cat. I want him to stand out a little bit. But I like him there, so I'm gonna put him there, I think. So yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to be like 91 here. And I thought I would go ahead and the camera part is going to be the tricky part, doing the live to do it. Because it's going to be so hot outside that I will probably do the dipping of the papers inside, and then I'll just have to suffer through the heat. There's just it's too difficult to do both, to do it inside and outside. I'm just gonna have to suffer through the heat and stay hydrated, and just dunk them outside and get out all my pans and whatnot. Look at this. We got the blue in there. I'm channeling my inner Rachel. Trying not to be super matchy with stuff. Which actually, and I don't hate it, really. Really, I don't. Well, I don't see putting kindness for the cat. But beautiful is beautiful too long. I must have other words. I have other words. I'm sure I do. Oh, blessed. Blessed works. Some of these words are way too big. Okay. Gratitude right here. Dream always. I'll do blessed. Because if you got pets, you're blessed. Not that that has anything to do with, I don't know. Just do blessed. Ooh. Now, is it too dark? That's the question. So the only way to know that is to try, doesn't matter what the word is, I just want to look at it for color wise, see which I would prefer. If I prefer the, well, because you'll never see it, right? So I'll just go ahead the reason I want to put it down here, I might even screen, is because I have like I have all these connections of paper here. It's too much for my little eye, so I want to put that there just to cover that. And I might round the corners on this. Not sure if it will end up being a tag or a pocket or a corner text spot, but it'll be something somewhere. Oh my goodness. Whoops. I was thinking I might go ahead and trim this off. I might regret it. I might not. We'll see. Nope, looks fine. I do one around the corners. But I'm going to bake them big rounds. So, sometimes your corner rounder doesn't do it perfectly. Like, even though you get it all the way in there, even if you cut off your edges so you can get it all the way in there, so if that happens, so you get it all the way in there and you still end up with like a little mark or something, just turn it over and do it again. But it does do a better job if I get it in there the right way. Can you even see that the cat is there? I still like it. Okay, that's another one that's done. Alright. Next. 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 Is this the way this one goes? See, this is the thing I can't always tell. Okay. That would just look like flowers growing up out of his butt, wouldn't it? That wouldn't be so great. Oh, I have to put him on something. Hold on, let me cut him out real quick. Okay, hopefully I found the perfect tag to put him on too, because it's got music and it is neutral enough to work in the music journal I'm going to be making, which should have this color, which this might even be from Stamperia paper, so that should work nicely. And then I'm going to cut the bottom off so it's not quite so tall. And then do I want to keep his shadow there? Sure, why not? Let's see, do I want anything else? Like, do I want... Put my cover on. Do I want to, Ow! What's the problem with trying to put your stupid pin back in your glue? Then you end up... Oh, if you don't like blood, then... You might not want to watch that last bit. A little late for that now, isn't it? Now, I was trying to think, because that's the only blue. If I could bring a little blue down here, that's what I'm thinking. Is that pretty similar in blue? Like if I put a little piece of this way down here. Nah. Alright. Any good words here? These are too big. I can add the words later. But, yeah, I like him. Do I want to put him a little lower? I do want to put him a little bit lower, I think. And then I'll cut down a little bit up here, because I don't really need the words in both places. Alright, I like him there. Okay. Ooh. Do we want doily? No. Doily does not work there. Not for me. So, he will probably most likely get used in the music journal I'll be making. But, not necessarily. But if I put him on something neutral like this, he can be used pretty much anywhere. I just like that lined up with the top of that blue. I don't know why. It's just pleasing to my eye. And then it's a little bit tall, so cut off that little part that I just glued. That was coming off. I actually want to cut off the bottom just a little bit. I'm just going to cut it to where the words start. And now he's perfect. I don't know yet if I'm gonna distress. If I do any inking on the music one, it just might be for pops of color and to add a border. So it's for a 16-year-old. Who really loves music. So, oh, he's got a little wrinkle in his underarm now. Alright, so I'll figure out a word for him later. But he's done for now. Don't let me forget that he's there when I'm making a music journal. I'll be sad if I forget about him and there's like the perfect place for him. Alright. Now, let's see. Should we figure out this guy? it's not enough color here. And that's like too much color. I feel like Goldilocks. Ooh, that works. Then it's like he's laying on the floor. Alright. And the other one says dream. There's two bears that are sleeping. And the other one already says dream. So I think I've got one that says happy thoughts. I don't know. Maybe I just won't put a word on it right now. Okay, that's perfect. And I'm actually going to back that because that's kind of hard to write on. That does fit. So what was I talking about before? I was talking about my dad went to Wegmans. If you have a Wegmans near you, then you probably know how busy it can get. And if you live in the we're not in the metropolitan area, but the people that live around here generally, there's a lot of them that do work in the metropolitan area. We're just outside all of it. We're, you know, like right outside DC is like Arlington, Alexandria, then Springfield, then Lorton, and then where I live is right. So we're kind of like a suburb of DC. It's about 45 minutes north of us. People do commute from here. Actually, people commute from Fredericksburg too, which is even like that's just ridiculous. I don't even know how people do that. I'm just like, it was hard enough going from here to Alexandria when I worked. So, yeah. Alright. It just looks like he's sleeping on a bedroom floor. Or the playroom floor. Some kind of floor. We got our hedgehog. And let's see. Oh, I did them. I took away the white, and there's too much white. So sometimes what I have to do is I have to go back in and put a white blob behind them, so that any background I put. So yeah, unless I want to put some paint to cover the stripes, I don't know that I would do that. So this is. Well, I got plenty, so I don't have to keep that one. That's all. These are a little... That one got wrinkled, so I'm going to see about cutting it and just making it into a smaller one. See how I like that. Because this one's all wrinkled. And it's just... It's not fair for me to give that to somebody. Somebody who... Alright, peach, pink, not liking that. Plus I put that stamp there. He needs to show a little bit, right? This is also all wrinkled up. I got a million of them. Well, not a million. I got plenty. Let's put it that way. Alright, we got some... Oh, let's see. No. I stuck the quilt on here earlier. I thought it was pretty. No, I'm not feeling it. What kind of birds do I have? He's just really he's wide. But he would work on like that size maybe. But what's he gonna land on? He looks like he's about to land on something. Maybe I could put a little bit of a doily or something there. Or maybe he's gonna land on a word. Maybe I'll put a word there. Oh, but first, you know, I don't usually cut the feet out or anything that could get all wrinkled and messed up. I'll wait to cut until I'm ready to glue it, because otherwise they get too messed up. but I still want to cut as much as I can. Going back this way is hard because I can't see because the other foot gets in my way. Right, Nathan just finished eating and I was just thinking, oh, his alarm hasn't gone off today, but you know what's going to happen. You do know, right? It means now that I've said it, his alarm will probably go off. Because he just ate, which means... But his sugars have been better today, so I've been thankful. The change of weather, I don't care what any scientist or doctor says about there's no scientific correlation. When the weather changes, it affects the sugars. I mean, you could probably ask pretty much any type 1 diabetic, maybe some type 2s, but definitely type 1 diabetics, and they will tell you that the change in seasons and weather and whatnot do affect them. Alright. Sunshine, gorgeous, believe, hello, inspire, memories, family, right here, land, right here. And I'm doing that just as, I mean, it's kind of a joke, but if it made me laugh, maybe it will make somebody else laugh, if they get it. I might be the only one that gets it. Also, this would be faster if I could get my longer scissors. Because then I would just be like one snip across that long bit, or 1.5, instead of 1, 2, 3. Whoops. So like 5. Right here. Right here. Right here, right now. I do have some of this here, you know, just in case I decided, it's not coffee dyed, but that's alright. Just in case I decided I wanted to use a little bit, which I think I do here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because it's like nesty. Like maybe he's like going down into his nest. I don't know. Alright, I'm hoping to make some whale tail tabs. Because somebody sent me an SVG and I haven't figured out how to do that yet with my Joy, my Cricut Joy, but I sure do want to. So I'm going to work on that this afternoon, learn how to do my SVGs with my Cricut Joy. Alright, and he will probably get a tab. And that's why I was thinking about the whale tails, because I'm going to probably put it over here. But, you know, a cute little whale tail up there would be cute. There we go, another tag. These are actually, if you go to my group, Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media on Facebook, these are the originals. But I did scan them, so these tags are available in my group. Thought you might like to know that. Maybe you don't want to know that. I don't know. That was, oh, see, it's all bent up. I don't know. Once you glue it, it might be okay. That's a difference. Alright, and I made that. It didn't quite go with Jeanette's journal, but it's still cute for something, somewhere, sometime. Somewhere, sometime, we'll find a new way of living. No, not right. What if I put the quilt at the top? Is it weird? Seems a little bit weird. Raise your hand if you also overthink things. Did you raise your hand? I want to know. Because otherwise, how will I know? Alright, see, how these seem a little big for tags. I mean, they might work on, and they're all just off in color. The blue is not like any other blue I have anywhere. And, I mean, look how big they are. Like, he would take up a whole tag, and I don't love him. Somebody else might, so I won't throw him out, but I'm probably not gonna. However, this green, they got the green right. It's just not the blues and the pinks. Because I don't hate that green. I don't know where to use those kind of flags and banners, though. Do you guys? I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that kind of thing. That was too big. Too big. Let's see. Alright, we can figure this out. That's kind of fun. This one's a little too big. The tag is too big for that. See, once again, I got it all bent up. It's not the right color. Nope. It's unexpected if I did it. And there is a little bit of pink here. Sometimes I like something that's a little unexpected. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't know what I want. See, this is why I struggle. Do you guys struggle? Alright, where's the little tag? I need like a little something. That's not quite. It doesn't clash with that blue either, but also it goes this way. The words go this way, the music goes this way. I might want it to go that way. Let's see. Oops, and I won't get all these done because I'm just working with what I had in this. And I have weird random. Oh, there's the other monkey I was gonna give her. Oops. Let's see. What do I have? I don't think I have anything else pink to put him on. Let's see. I only saved monkey for her because I'd probably be more likely to use the seal. But I might just give that to her. She can glue it in her book. Any other pictures in here? Nope, now we're just down to paper. I could totally collage some tags with the leftover papers from that. How do you clean up after you've made a journal? Like, you've got all your stuff that you've been keeping together. And, what do you do with it all? Do you, like, take all your scraps and just put them in your scraps? Do you go ahead and make something right away? See, sometimes even just... No, that's too simple. Oh, I don't know. You're not gonna work. Let's find some of my collage. I really like Tim Holtz stuff on collage tags for some reason. We also have these flowers. But this is a very collaged, more of a messy collage. And what I would probably do is, let's see, kind of want this to show a little bit, at least. So now it's all upside down though, where there are words. Well, these are sideways, which is fine, but no, that won't show. Alright. I think, therefore I am. I don't want it right in the middle, obviously. Obviously. Why would I want it right in the middle? And I like that it's a little bit clashy, because you know me. I'm all matchy-matchy, and I'm trying to fight that a little bit. Like glue. This is a new glue, whatchamacallit, the metal tip is new. It's already a mess. It's just the glue gloops up on it so fast. So very fast. Anybody know where I just had that? There maybe? And then I gotta back it now. Let's see. I think I might back it with some of this actually. It's just nicer. It's got words on it, but they're so light you can write on them. So it's a nice, sorry, I just had a thought. Well, my thought was, I wondered if my Amazon was here, but then I just noticed that my memory's almost full, so, I got, like, my phone's gonna shut off any minute now. So, I'm just gonna cut this down a little bit once I get the back on there. This is fun to do it like this. Whoops. And then I do it like this because then if the lines show through, they're not just like straight lines. They're more fun. So this was just so busy with the collage. I thought I'd put something big on it that would, you know, kind of, I don't know, make it more pleasing to the eye, maybe. I don't know. It might look more busy now. But hopefully cutting it down will be just what it needs. So, if I get cut off, it's because my phone storage hates me. And because I'm taking too long to do what I'm doing, you know how that goes. So, yeah, I'm just straightening this out now. It's not quite straight. I mean, I cut it from the there. Still seems super busy, doesn't it? Well, maybe it'll go in a journal where I want something busy. Just have to put it on something plain. Or if worse comes to worse, if I add a word, that might help. But I think I'm going to have to make my own word because I think I'd want the word